Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. So this one is 7.4.4 and we're just moving on to the next path, which starts with this Hulk Buster. So the main thing about this path that could be slightly annoying is that every time they throw a special attack, you gain 1 bar of power yourself through Matador. Then you get these like favor charges, whatever people want to call them, and you get them per hit, and then every time you throw a special attack, what would happen is then that it can take up to 10 of them away. So as long as you're doing a lot of basic attacks before you throw a special, you should be pretty safe. You'll see that through the other fights when I use like Apocalypse and Human Torch and stuff like that, them charges can build up quite quickly if you don't just throw specials all the time, to which you won't naturally get through power anyway because of the Matador node. But here, a weird interaction with Magneto, and I think it's because of the ability accuracy reduction, is that for some reason it just procs the degen on the charges. I'm guessing just because they expire, but as you can see, between that degen and Hulkbuster giving me a bar of power every single time, it didn't fail once. So his ability accuracy didn't seem to be affected at all. But anyway, we get to the special 3. And it does a decent amount. It's about 11%, no, 20% in the end. There you go. And then we've got them little shrapnel bleeds on there. So I'm just going to keep my prowess up a little bit just in case I get another special and I want to throw it. But you can see it just drops from the shrapnel bleeds, and that's that Hulk Buster done. So one of a couple of fights for Magneto this lane, although the next fight I do with Magneto was a big mistake. So then at this point I was getting a phone call, so let's try and deal with this quick. And then I was doing Airwalker next. So this fight I was just going to use Dr. Doom. Obviously you can't Doom cycle this properly, just because of the whole power from Matador. So if you can get a special 3, and then just use and abuse that Fury while you have it, and if you can get back to a special 2 or a special 1 or whatever, then that's fair enough. So you see I've got our shoulder nodes now, which I thought I'd done against Hulkbuster, but I didn't. So yeah, for me it's a pretty simple fight. I think I'd take an SP1 or that at some point. They do start to get aggression prowess after they get to a special 2, so do be careful of that. But most people would probably push Airwalk to special 2 anyway. Hulkbuster normally only to special 1. Green Goblin can be a bit of either. As long as you just do the complete opposite of what I did, you'll be fine. So yeah, this fight here, as you can see, I'm just going to try and get him to throw that heavy attack, so I've got a good opening. And I was hoping to take a little bit longer to get that special 2. I messed up the special 1 twice in a row. But you can see here I've got all these charges, look, and I've got 12, so even if it takes 10 off me, I'm completely fine. I shouldn't be degenning like at all. And you can see there it took, I think it was 9 off me. It's weird how it's random. Sometimes whenever things are random, it can really mess you up because there's just no consistency as to know exactly what you need to do or anything before that. But there you go, I'd get that evade charge there. Decided to throw the special 2 this time just to see how much damage it's going to do. And I forgot that he has a decent amount of energy resistance, I believe. Plus these champions obviously have a lot of health. But you can see that Dr. Doom's just getting through this fight, no bother. It's not really a struggle for him. And I think we go back to a special 3 here just to try and finish the fight off. Yeah, so we beat the special 2. Got all of them charges there on me, and this, I think he comes out of it alive still. I just have to do a couple of combos into him, and he's dead. So that's Airwalker's the first 2 fights done. This next fight, which is Green Goblin, do not go into this with Magneto like I did. I just completely forgot about all the ability accuracy reduction because of how well Hulkbuster dealt with me. I was like, oh, okay, everyone's just going to give me full power all the time. It's fine. Definitely should have picked Torch, like I said on the screen there. So I'm going to speed this up to like 2 times because it's like a 4 or 5 minute fight because I messed up. But Magneto, again, can solo it. It's just a really, really long fight. Thank God for that. That's Green Goblin down. So now we're on to Jubilee. Now this is what I brought APOC for. He's just gonna crush this poor lady. I think I can't remember if it was like a combo or a special at some point. I think I did take a hit at one point in this fight. But you see there, I've already got the 10 charges. And they start to expire now. Because we're not landing attacks, because I'm just trying to bait a special. Just trying to hit her there just to encourage her, but then ends up getting a really nice intercept, so that was weird. That happened to me in War this season, and it killed me. So that's unfortunate, but there you can go. We've got the 10 Furies now from all the charges too on this special. So that once, by the time I've thrown that special too, she's already down to almost half health. And now what I need to do is obviously keep these debuffs on, and also bait out a special to be able to get my own special 1. So here I just refresh the debuffs just to be sure. And then I can go in and throw my special 1. And now it's just a point of just, yeah, win the fight. I think I'll just go back to back and throw another special 1 in a second, I think. Oh, here. I completely misjudged the distance, went for the heavy attack. I got pushed back further than I thought, so I decided to cancel it early with a special. And that's that. So 2 fights left. 1 more for Doom, which is this Icarus. And then Human Torch for White Magneto, to which I'm going to apply the pre-fight on White Magneto, just to make it even quicker, to catch up a little bit of time. The main thing I would say about this, if I was going to do it again, is I probably wouldn't throw the special 1s unless that that detonate was about to happen. And the few times it is, but if you can keep his energize high, you're going to give him a lot of power, so he's going to want to throw specials at you a lot. And because of that, you can then build up to your special 3, and you can kind of just do a lot of damage and nuke him that way. So you can see here that he's got a lot of the energizers. I think this is the time where I get punished. I don't think he was quite quick enough with his specials, if I remember rightly. So I hit him there, learning from that other lane a little while ago where I constantly got hit, and yeah, I just take that damage there just as I throw the special 3. So sadly it was just slightly mistimed. And now I've got the Fury buff, so just use and abuse the time you've got with it. Sounds really bad. And just make sure that, yeah, where you can, if you get one of them, like the detonates on you, just throw your special to get rid of it so it doesn't actually hurt you as much. because the degen's not awful. It's pretty strong, but you can see there that you can kind of cover it with willpower for the most part. And that's pretty much how this Icarus fight goes. I think I get one more special free because he actually cooperates and throws all his specials quite quick. I think it's on this time, this cycle round, I think I managed to get it off. Yeah, we got loads of time up compared to the first time we did it. And he throws it again instantly. So now I know I can definitely get this off. And as soon as I can get a few more attacks in, as you can see there, that 10k hit was nice. Just finish the fight off. Just need a couple more hits, and it's done. So the one fight left, which is White Magneto, Human Torch, special the Nova Flames. It's just going to rinse this fight down. As long as you can either dex the special 1 reliably, or you can push them to special 2, turtle up a little bit, special 2, and then just keep dodging that. But you're going to see in this fight, this Magneto just melts. I do take a special 1, I think it was on the block. Dex 1 or 2, I think. But yeah, I really hope people are enjoying this content. Again, I'm basically like 2/3 of the way through the whole chapter now, just uploading these paths without using revives and stuff to try and help people out. If you do like the video, obviously please like it. If you want to share it with any alliance mates that might be struggling and having to use items, obviously please feel free to do that. And if you want to see more content like this, like I know I've done 2 of these bosses so far as solos, and then videos are on YouTube now. So yeah, you can always subscribe, and you should still see new videos coming up, including war videos and stuff like that.